All right, what's up, guys? We're out in the park in front of our house in Sunabe in Okinawa, and we're about to do the 420 burpee challenge. So for any of you guys who did that, I hope you're all surviving. Hope you're okay. So we're about to knock that out, and it's gonna be a time lapse of that. Stand by. Okay, last set.
Down, down, target, down, just down, target,
even though we're both so far apart. Baby, you know it's the way you
Good job, you done? How much time is that?
I think you'll have it on there, but mine was 38, so maybe 42.
42.
42, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, good job, man. 420 burpee challenge complete. Let's go. What's up, guys? Max here, back with a brand new episode of the ScuttleButt Show, and I hope you guys enjoyed that clip of me finishing my burpee challenge yesterday, and I hope you guys liked the support I was getting from my dog and my wife, which was insane. So that was a lot of fun. I had to go knock it out. I was going to jump on and do it live, but we were rocking out to some music, and I knew that wouldn't last if I tried to do that because they would shut the stream down for having the music. Yep, 42 minutes. 42 minutes, finished that burpee challenge. You guys, I'm so glad that you're here today. We have a show that is so insane. If you're watching live today, you are going to see not only crazy stories, but the premiere, the brand new, never before on this show, first time ever you're going to see it, special thing that we're doing on the show. It's premiering today. It's a giant surprise. It's going to be at the end. So stick around, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join Patreon if you haven't already. For $10 a month for an elite patron, you get a free t-shirt on your second month. Come on, are you kidding me? What's up, everybody in the chat? We got Justin, Andrew, Nuggets, Mudrock, Hiram, Eric's in the house. I saw a Christian in there. Earl's in the house. Chris is here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. So we got to get this show popping. Let me do a little bit of an about yesterday. Let's talk about yesterday. So I don't know, man. You know, I was sitting last night. You guys can tell me your thoughts if you want to in the chat. But I was sitting here last night thinking about that Derek Chauvin trial and the George Floyd trial, and the verdict coming out and everything. And I was just thinking, like, damn, you know what? You know what I would have done if I was him? If it was me and I was there in that moment that he gets the guilty verdict, you know what he should have done? This is, I agree with the verdict that George Floyd's death was negligent homicide, all that. Like, I totally am good with that. I think that was right, a good call. But, and then there's other controversy that you guys can talk about the trial, whatever, and whatever you want to talk about. But I think that it was a good call. Now, here's what I would have done if I was him, okay? And I'm just going to leave this at this because we talked about some stuff yesterday. We're going to talk about some potential racist stuff today involving the military. Here's what I would have done if I was him. This came to me when I was laying in bed last night. When they were taking him out of the court, when he was handcuffed and he had that guilty verdict, he should have fought. He should have fought the police and let them show hundreds of millions of people who are watching what the reasonable amount of force is for somebody with handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? He could have, if it was me, and I for some reason felt like I was, innocent and the verdict should have been different, I would have put the whole police department on blast and on trial right there for America to see, and I would have fought him. And then, you know, if you end up there getting taken down and beat up, then hey, is that so crazy? You know, is that so? Was he doing what a normal police officer would do, or was he, you know, doing an excessive use of force? Show the world. Could have shown the world right then and there with hundreds of millions of people watching. Anyway, you guys can tell me what you think about that. Crayons ready to eat in the house. If you guys don't know, let's say you don't watch the show, but you don't know, Crayons Ready to Eat is my buddy Frank's company. He makes edible crayons, okay? So for all you crayon eaters out there, you can order, well, hopefully soon, you'll be able to order. If you're in the Southern California area, you can pick up edible crayons. So what's up, Frank? How are you? I hope you're good. Your comment was, what's you? And hey, what's you too? That's all I can say. Let's see. It may be a bummer, but there isn't more people in the chat, but I believe part of that is because Max doesn't rely upon shock value nonsense to get followers, and that's a good thing. Thanks, Hiram. I'm just trying to tell it like it is, man. I'm just trying to tell it like it is. We have so many stories. We've got an Air Force general going to court. We've got some potential racism stuff going on at IHOP, and I worked at IHOP for a while, so we're going to talk about that. We've got a brand new video game coming out called Enlisted, and I'm going to talk about that a lot. We've got an update on a Marine from Okinawa who was potentially facing some serious charges, and we're going to take an update on that. And we talked about that paratrooper yesterday who was killed in Fort Bragg, and we have a big update on that. So let's get right into it. And talk about our first story, which is Air Force 2-star general to face court-martial on sexual assault charge. So this is the first time somebody this high-ranking has been to court-martial. So the former head of the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, is headed to court-martial on a sexual assault charge. It may be the first time in modern history an Air Force general has faced such a trial. So look at this guy. We got Major General William Cooley, not looking too coolly now, dude, who was the head of the Air Force Research Laboratory, and I think that was in Arizona. And he is looking at actually going to court-martial for sexual assault. So we're going to get into what these charges are. After a comprehensive review of all the evidence from the investigation and the Article 32 preliminary hearing, I've informed Major General Cooley of my decision to move his case to the General Court-Martial. Air Force Major Commander, Air Force, whatever this is, AFMC Commander General Arnold Birch said in a news release. I can assure you this was not a decision made lightly, but I believe it was the right decision. I was just criticizing how it's so upsetting when senior military officers, the punishment for heinous crimes is that they have to retire. Officers, senior officers can commit major crimes, and the highest punishment they get is retirement with full benefits. Are you kidding me? This has never happened in the Air Force's history. Don Christensen, president of Protect Our Defenders and a retired Air Force colonel, told Military.com on Wednesday the advocacy group has been in contact with the alleged victim and connected her with a pro bono attorney. Because as we know, an attorney can be very expensive. And, you know, if you want access to all your rights afforded to you by the courts, you need a good attorney who knows them. And I think that's one of the big problems with the criminal justice system. The change, which includes 3 specifications of sexual assault under Article 120 of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, stems from an off-duty incident that occurred in August 2018 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, officials said. The Air Force Research Laboratory, New Mexico, not Arizona, my mistake, of Kirtland Air Force Base is headquartered in Albuquerque. I wonder if Kirtland Air Force Base only has Kirtland products. Do you think they wear Kirtland brand uniforms and drink Kirtland brand whiskey, which is not bad, by the way? Cooley allegedly made unwanted sexual advances by kissing and touching a female victim. Not cool. Who is not a service member or DOD employee. So this is like an out-in-town assault potentially. According to the specifications, which were detailed in a charge sheet obtained by Military.com in November, Cooley is accused of kissing the woman on her mouth with an intent to gratify his sexual desire without her consent. He is also accused of sexual contact causing a woman to touch his genitalia through his clothing with her hand without her consent and touching her through her clothing with his hand without her consent. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty crazy. I wonder, like, in these situations, what, was alcohol involved? Was he wasted? Is this just who he is? Were they out at a bar? Were they at his house? Were they on a Tinder date or something like that? I don't know. I'm curious as to what this stuff is, what's going on here. Let's see. He could offer to retire instead of going to court, and he could accept that. Are you kidding? It'll probably be a while before this gets to trial because the Air Force has to come up with a panel of general officers, senior coolie, that are going to be fair and impartial. It may take them a while to do that. Oh, maybe that's one of the big barriers to trying high-ranking officers is a jury of his peers, people higher ranking than him who can be impartial. Interesting. He's already been removed from his post, so this guy is going to court. It looks like going to court for sexual assault of a female without her consent. He made advances on her, which is crazy. Let me, I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it upset you that military officers never get in trouble for anything and the worst punishment they seem to ever get is just retirement? Let's see. What do we got going on here in the chat? I need to have you on our Crayon Eaters unit live one Wednesday. Oh, yeah, totally, dude. Let me know. That sounds awesome. Andrew needs some for his brother. Juan says, if the colors match the flavor. Frank, you want to link up with another vet and infuse your crayons with CBD and CBG I grow and process. That would be awesome. We're crowdfunding currently so we can ship our crayons across the nation. I know you're crowdfunding. I donated a little bit. I hope you raise all the money you need and get that popping. I'll bet you anything he's a Republican. Who are you talking about, Juan? The general there? My school county superintendent got arrested yesterday. Damn, Earl, for what? Justin, you're the 15th person that has asked us. First, we need to ship our first products and then work on another later down the road. Let's see. Max, you're awesome. Thank you very much, Frank. Let's see. This is a certified not cool bro moment. Don't kiss the ladies, kiss the homies and bros. Nuggets. Ayo, we've got Frank. Best luck to you. Hit up Max for the connection when you're searching for it. There was an episode of Top Cops on CBS with a wacky story with a mid-ranking commissioned Navy guy that got a deal like that. Yeah. He should be in jail. You don't do that to him. Well, he needs to be convicted. He needs to go to trial. But here's the problem. A lot of times, high-ranking officers accused of major crimes, they won't face any punishment except for, hey, you can avoid a trial, you can avoid all the punishment by just retiring, and they'll never even see a court. Let's see. Nuggets, that's a little sus. Maybe she's lying. Hey, you know what? That's why there's a court for that. Show was in the early 1990s. Incident happened a decade earlier. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, so that's why you need to go to court, because you go under oath. And I think everyone deserves their day in court if they get accused of a crime. That's what I think. Let's see. And I try to always report when people are either accused or convicted of things here. What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the chat. I had something I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, just after those burpees yesterday for Nuggets out there, I'll tell you, dude, my shoulders are so sore and my stomach. Now, my abs are okay, but my stomach is actually like all these abrasions from doing those burpees on the ground out there. So I have like a bunch of scrapes and a little bit of like a raspberry stomach right now. Let's see. I think the military is being purged of Republicans and the sex harassment charges is set up. Oh, I don't know about that. We need to have you on the Wednesday Crayon Eaters Unite live show on the YouTube and Facebook, buddy. Yeah, I'm down, dude. I'm totally down. I promoted your product on this show a bunch of times. I would love to jump on your program. Let's see. But Nuggets, I am going to the gym after this episode is over because that's how I roll, man. You got to go get it in. You got to do it. So what do we got here? We've got one of those hometown hero stories that I love. You guys, let me just pause for a second and say a couple things. I'm so stoked for what's about to happen today. I am so excited for what is going to happen here in a few minutes towards the end of the show, and it's going to change everything, okay? I've got something here that's going to change everything, and I'm hoping it's a live show. It's a live show. Anything can happen, okay? Anything can happen, but I'm hoping that everything goes off according to plan. If it doesn't, that's fine. Hey, if it doesn't go according to plan, that's fine. I'm not mad at it, but I'm going to try to do my best to make sure things go according to plan and show you guys something really cool on today's episode. But we've got another news story because we got to get the news stories going. We got former Marine aides injured driver whose SUV plunges down cliff in California. A man was hospitalized Tuesday after his SUV slammed through a guardrail and fence and plunged down a steep cliff in Carlsbad, California, or North County, San Diego, if you will, falling into the ocean. How does this happen? The crash was reported shortly after 5:15 p.m. when the Subaru went off the road at Palomar Airport Road and Carlsbad Boulevard. Kevin Linz, a Carlsbad Fire Battalion chief, told 10 News that a former Marine corpsman, which I don't know what that means. Does that mean Navy corpsman attached to the Marines? Was among those who came to the driver's aid and pulled him out of the vehicle, which landed on its side in the water. That's terrifying. And there's a video that you can look up by 10 News showing a man being loaded in a stretcher. The driver reportedly didn't brake, before going through a guardrail, fencing, and plunging more than 150 feet to the state beach property. He did say he was trying to avoid an animal. He was trying to avoid an animal, which I get that. You have to make this immediate, purely instinctual decision whether or not to swerve to hit an animal. And I've been in this decision before, and I've not swerved, okay? And I did not hit the animal because animals will run into the street. Like, it's heartbreaking. Have you ever seen a dog get hit in traffic? It is like, it'll make you, like, I'll cry, you know? I see somebody's pet run into the road. You know, they're scared. They're like, oh, shit, what am I doing out here in the road? They get hit by a car and they get killed. It's heartbreaking. I helped rescue a dog last year. 2019 it would have been. Helped rescue a pit bull, 2 pit bulls who had been hit on the 101 freeway up in Paso Robles, California. And it was, oh man, it's so horrible to see dogs get hurt. And I'm pretty sure one of these dogs was okay, and I'm pretty sure one was killed. And it is sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. So I can understand. You're driving down the highway. You're going 65 miles an hour, probably no faster than that. And an animal runs into the street, and you see it, and your instincts tell you to swerve. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. He suffered some injuries. He went to the hospital, and he was rescued in part by this hospital corpsman who was not named. But I did want to give them out a major Bravo Zulu. I think we need a media piece, like a thing that pops up with a Bravo Zulu, a little GIF or something, right? Don't you guys think so? I need to make a Bravo Zulu. Let's see. What's going on in the chat over here? I'm using a new mouse today too. So I'm using a new mouse, and I'm trying to get used to that. The settings it's a little different. Sensitivity is all different. Frank, hit me up on Instagram. Let's chat about when we're going to do this. Got to get those gains. I'm so tired of people doing criminal stuff and still walking free as if it didn't happen. Me too. Nah, man, needs the Civilian Medal of Honor. My man needs the Civilian Medal of Honor. Oh, totally. And yet another one of lame response jokes. Marines don't actually eat crayons. They are obsessed with them. Company-grade officers carry industrial crayons, paint markers, and grease pens. Nice. To make rectangular NATO symbology diagrams on Type S concrete when nothing else is available. Nice. That's well thought out, Hiram. Yeah, man, it's terrible. They don't even understand what's going on. I know, dude. I know, Eric. It breaks my heart. Let's see. They don't know what's going on. They don't know. Let's see. Downtown. I was stationed in San Diego for like almost 16 years. Well, part of that was as a civilian after the military too. But I was in San Diego for like 16 years. I'm from New York. Mudrock says, I have no idea where this Marine eating crayons thing came from. This must be a new thing. It's from the 2000s. It's a new thing, Mudrock. It is new. I know Marines who ate crayons is a literal meme. Yep. Hiram, you don't need me or anyone else to insult your intelligence that you only have to fall the length of your own height to seriously injure or hurt yourself. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could fall a foot and get badly injured. I have a cat at home. Her name is Gigi, and if something ever happened to her, it would destroy me. Ebo. Do you have any new info on the game 6 Days in Fallujah? Lucas, update on 6 Days in Fallujah. I have the press release info for 6 Days in Fallujah, and I shared some of that. I don't have any newer information than that, but I am in talks with some other creators, okay, that as soon as 6 Days in Fallujah stuff becomes available, we're going to be creating content on it. I'm going to be doing some collaborations, and since I was contacted by the game developers, they said hopefully early access to the betas and maybe the alphas of the game will be playable by some people on YouTube, and apparently since my 6 Days in Fallujah video went like viral or whatever, I might be one of those people. And I promise I will keep you guys updated on that. Let me tell you guys something about patreon.com. On patreon.com, linked in the bio, we've got 3 tiers, but you can join at any amount, okay? And that support that you do monthly provides this channel the ability to grow and keep getting bigger and bigger and doing cool stuff like we're about to do at the end of the episode today. If you join at the Elite Patron tier for $10 a month, you get a free t-shirt on your second month, which pays for itself. And if you join at any tier, you get a special discount at ScuttleButtShow.com for all the merch, including the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. You can buy this exact one, and it is a great shirt. It fits. It's athletic fit. If you join at Elite tier, I'll even customize merch for you. I'll put your name on it. I'll put your unit on it, whatever you want. You join at Elite tier, you tell me what you want. I work for you. So let's see. We got 2015 for Crayons Ready to Eat. Thank you, Frank, for that update. Nugget says, oh, what creators are you going to collab with? Oh, that's top secret. Mud Rock, I was in the Corps in the early 2000s. It must have come in the 2010s. Yeah, that's what Frank was just. Frank is a Marine from the 1930s, I think. Frank, you were in the Marine Corps in the 1930s, right? Just kidding, Frank. Frank's old school Marine, and he just cleared it up that it came out around 2015. So you guys might not know this. I don't know. You would have to be watching a show for a really long time and have to be paying really good attention to know this little factoid about me, which is I worked at IHOP. Before joining the military, I worked at IHOP as a waiter, okay? I was a teenager. I was fresh out of high school, and I was serving up, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruities. I was serving up all-you-can-eat pancakes, silver dollars. Some people would even get soup and salad at IHOP. We had the senior, early bird special at 4 p.m. It was crazy. I've got some stories. I've got some stories about IHOP, and if you guys want to hear those stories, I'm happy to share them another time. And even one time, somebody drove a car into our IHOP. It was a senior citizen who got confused in a parking lot, drove the car into the IHOP, nearly hitting the person in the booth next to where the car came in. Luckily, nobody was injured, and I'm pretty sure the other senior citizen in the booth next to him didn't even know that it had even happened. They just kept eating their breakfast for dinner. The only syrup joke that I have is the only IHOP joke that I have is that Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity is actually a thing. That's a joke in itself. You can order a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, and when that stuffed French toast came out, everything changed. So let's see. What do we got here? We've got kind of an upsetting trigger warning here. All right? This could be an upsetting story. I saw this video today that a soldier shared to TikTok, okay? Because right now, these types of social injustice incidences are being made possible by smartphones and social media, and TikTok is probably one of the biggest social medias out there right now. And we've got, let me just get to it. 4 black soldiers harassed by IHOP patron. 4 black soldiers harassed by IHOP patron. And we've got a video here. So first we'll do a little backstory on what happened. So when 4 black soldiers from Fort Belvoir, I don't remember how to say that, Belvoir, Virginia, went to lunch at an off-post IHOP April 19th. This is about 3 days ago. They were expecting to have a quiet meal and some conversation before returning to work. It didn't quite work out that way. An unidentified white woman offered cash to pay for their meals. Okay, so this starts out like a nice story, I don't know, Justin, were you there in Dubai, when somebody came up and paid for a big dinner for all of us? Were you at that dinner? An unidentified white woman offered cash to pay for their meals, but returned shortly after to take the money back. She then began harassing them as well as other patrons and restaurant workers. One of the soldiers, all of whom remain unnamed, filmed the incident and uploaded it to TikTok, and Fort Belvoir officials are now investigating. So I've got video number 1 here. This is so crazy. TikTok is great. I love TikTok. So fun. If I'm doing damage to national defense by watching TikTok, then national defense has to do better of explaining to me why. Because I am definitely enjoying watching TikTok videos. So I'm not enjoying watching videos like this, but there's some great TikToks out there. Now, here's video number 1. There's 2 videos. Here's video number 1 out of 2.
So, I came back in to give her the rest of the cash from my wallet. Because you guys have this.
Ma'am, please walk away. Please. No. Ma'am, can you please leave?
Because?
I don't know if you guys heard that. She walked up and said, "You guys are bags." And I don't know what spurred this, but something, triggered this lady, or this was a setup the whole time, or whatever it was. But she starts going off.
Can you just please leave? We're leaving. Can you excuse? I'm trying to get out.
You need to find another place to be away from here.
Can you please leave?
Is your restaurant?
No,
So
you're
Ma'am?
you're making a problem.
Ma'am.
You
No,
need to leave us. You need to leave us.
Ma'am,
You
thank
need to leave us.
Thank you, sir. Can you please
You
leave?
need to. Is there a cop or somebody around here? There's a cop here. They need to get her out of here.
You need to call the cops because this is not.
This is what I asked you not to do. Let's go,
Are you the thin blue line? I get confused. Are you BLM?
leave him alone.
Are you Antifa? Are you BLM?
You need just a quiet walk.
So she said, are you BLM? Are you Antifa? Are you the thin blue line? Like, she seems crazy. Like, she is Q, okay? She is definitely Q. That's very, very strange behavior, and she just starts acting really weird. So that guy that goes up to them is a retired Air Force guy who goes up to try to defend the soldiers, which makes sense. Like, not that these soldiers can't defend themselves, but when you're in uniform, you want to try to create as little of a scene as possible. You don't want to get in any trouble out there. So it's difficult for you to kind of react in really any real way because you're in uniform. It's a lose-lose situation. If you get into some kind of confrontation with a civilian out in public in uniform, even if you're right, it's still going to be bad.
Motherfucker, I will fucking drop you.
Language warning, by the way. She seems quite upset.
Drop me, really.
You want to go? You want to go? You want to go?
Do you want to go? All right, so, she's totally out of control. The 4 soldiers left the IHOP quietly, returned to Fort Belvoir, and reported the incident to their chain of command and the garrison. The garrison is investigating, and the identities of the soldiers have not been released at the time of this writing, nor should they be. I don't think that the identities of those soldiers should be released, obviously, for obvious reasons. But she seems bananas. It does seem possible that she initiated by giving them some money so that she could start a problem, because nobody in their right mind would start accusing people of being like Antifa, like just because why? I mean, I don't even want to speculate as to why. She's just totally crazy. A total crazy person whose behavior was inexcusable and bananas. And look, guys, here's the deal. I'm not just saying, I'm Super Saiyan. All right? This is serious. This is super serious. And I'm super saying that this lady's out of her mind. All right? So we got to just represent for these soldiers who are getting bothered by people out in IHOP. The guy in the video is heard saying, are there any police? Are there any police in the building? Bro, this is IHOP, not Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Everyone loves Dunkin' Donuts, not just cops. More people than cops love donuts. But I had to do it. I had to do it. You guys, what are you guys saying in the chat over here? We got Justin was there. Yeah, that was good, man. That was good. Did me and Justin work together? We did. Me and Justin deployed together in the Navy in 2007 on a ship, on an awesome ship. It was a good time. It was actually a really crazy deployment. Lucas says, how many times was I deployed? I did 5 deployments in 14 years that I was in the military. I did 2 on boats, and I did 3 in Iraq and Afghanistan. She gave them the money on purpose just so she could create a problem. That's my theory. Danger zone, I think that's a very realistic theory. A very realistic theory. Also, I've had breakfast in Bird Rock, La Jolla, after surfing with some other swimmers, and a dude and his family bought our breakfast. He threw down 200 and said some nice things. That's awesome, dude. That's great. That's always nice. Belvoir. Thank you, Hiram. Belvoir. Definitely on some drugs. I don't know. Do you think she was on drugs? She didn't. It's very possible, but she seems too old to be on drugs. Like, you can't live to be that old if you're actively doing, crazy drugs. He leaves into the next booth to avoid any trouble. Props to him for making no scene. Yeah, good for him. The man is just letting loose. You know what? Maybe you were right, Porter. Dang, man, she's trying to throw hands. Yeah, she's like, you want to go? That seems like something somebody on drugs would do for sure. But I'd be surprised when somebody in maybe their 50s or 60 years old is on drugs, like on maybe uppers, which seems like this might be what it was. Army guys are like, well, I think we've enjoyed our lunch, fellas. Yep. That dialogue at the end was ridiculous. We've got Fort Belvoir is one of the possible places where the former OSS hid what was recovered from Gahai Haven back in 1936. I don't know anything that you just. I don't understand anything that you just said, Hiram. I'll try to check that out, but I know I have zero to add to that because I have no idea what any of that meant. She's on Rippets. Nugget says she's on Rippets. Maybe. Yes, maybe. Something like that. So on to a serious story. Yesterday we covered this Fort Bragg paratrooper who died, and maybe you, like me, wrongly assumed that it was a man because they have ID'd the Fort Bragg paratrooper who died, and it's 21-year-old Specialist Abigail Jenks. This sucks. I hate having to cover stuff like this. Jenks suffered a fatal injury when conducting a static line jump from a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, Fort Bragg officials said Wednesday. The specifics of the incident are still under investigation. So it's been my experience that that when a static jump training event happens out of a helo, it is usually at like around 1,000 feet, a couple thousand feet. So you're pretty low altitude, and it's not that many people in the bird. Obviously, a Black Hawk can't hold that many people. She was a forward observer, 1st Battalion, 319th Airborne Field Artillery Regiment, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 82nd Airborne. Specialist Abigail Jenks was a creative, hardworking, and confident paratrooper. Her love for art, animals, and her friends reverberated wherever she worked. Captain Brian Norman Jenks, battery commander, said in a statement, her compassion for fellow paratroopers will be truly missed. Justin, have you ever been a part of a static jump operation out of a 60? And maybe if you have, can you add some of the possible hazards associated with that could have caused this incident? Between 2010 and 2015, 13 soldiers died while conducting parachute training operations, according to the Aerospace Medical Association. Most of the deaths occurred during static line jumps from C-17s, and 33% of fatalities were the result of improper or abnormal exits or unstable or improper body position. I know a lot of these incidents occur when they are getting out of the aircraft. That is for sure. Things get stuck. Things get twisted. It is, parachutes are generally pretty reliable. You've got people trained in the military to pack them, repair them, do maintenance on them. You've got your main chute. You've got your backup chute. Now, they do a lot of training, but there's no real training substitute for parachuting than jumping out of a plane as far as the stress of the situation goes. And I could imagine you have a malfunction, you get twisted up. Imagine the fear, that's the adrenaline that's pumping through your body, and you've got to go through your emergency procedures while you're falling through the sky. Like, that's got to be really scary stuff. And so I feel really sad about having to report this. But Specialist Abigail Jenks was the soldier killed, who was the soldier killed in that incident at Fort Bragg yesterday. So that's the only update I have on that. They have ID'd the soldier who died, and it is a huge bummer. And I didn't even think yesterday that it might have been a female. So that's on me. It didn't even cross my mind. I just thought Fort Bragg paratrooper, some guy, statistically speaking, I guess that's what the odds would have been. But I was totally wrong. Let's see. Melvin, what's up? She may be sipping the syrup. Yeah, she might be. She might be. What's up? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Justin says, I've been part of many static and free falls. Nice. Stuff like this just makes me swear out loud in grief. She was a forward observer too. Yep. Catch you later, y'all. Get ready to eat our live. Get ready for our live in 30 minutes. Yeah, go check out Frank's Crayons Ready to Eat Instagram page and Facebook page. Nugget says, I may just swear out loud. Let's get Crayons Ready to Eat some attention today. Let's see. Yeah, Nuggets, it's a bummer when you have to cover stuff like that. Now, I've got another story here. I want to get through this next story so we can get to the surprise. Because after this, the next thing that we're going to do is the big thing that, I've been teasing that you guys are waiting for. So we've got one more story to cover. A couple months ago, and actually regularly, basically, I cover stories of people in Okinawa doing good or bad stuff because that's where I live, and I like to draw attention to, local news. And we covered a story about a Marine who had been arrested for sexual assault of a female Japanese Okinawan citizen out in town in a parking lot, and we've got an update on that. Marine in court admits to sexual assault on Okinawa. Judge delays case. Now, I will give this Marine the credit of he's taken personal accountability of this, okay? And you'll see what I mean in the show here. It certainly doesn't make any excuses as to what this type of thing, like any excuses for this type of behavior, but he tells his side of the story, and he's being very, very reasonable and accepting responsibility for this. So I'm going to approach this, with a little bit of an open mind. A Marine accused of sexually assaulting a woman in Naha, which is a city south of where I'm at. It's the biggest city. It's where the airport is out here in Okinawa. And then shoving a police officer, pled guilty Wednesday during his first appearance in Naha District Court. PFC Marvin Earl James, 24 years old, a transmission systems operator with 3rd Marine Division at Camp Courtney, which is further north, is charged with forcible indecency and interfering with public duties of police. Prosecutors alleged James forced himself on the woman early on January 31st and later shoved a police officer attempting to question him. James admitted the charges, said he was drunk at the time, and believed he had the woman's consent, but he said in court he may have been mistaken. He, of course, could be, making this up to gain sympathy, but he seems really measured in his responses, saying, I was drunk, I was confused, I could be wrong here. So I think that's big of him to do. James's attorney is scheduled to meet with the prosecutors on May 12th to determine whether the woman should testify. So even though he's admitting guilt, the female might still come and testify, probably because they're going to come up with sentencing. I don't want to blame it on drinking, James said as he stood before a 3-judge panel Wednesday. The self-control, I didn't have it at the moment. I think that's a big thing to admit. Facing potential prison time in a hard labor camp out here in Japan. James said he never felt he was forcing anything with the woman. I never got a rejection, he said. She probably didn't make me aware I was forcing it because she was scared, which is an even bigger thing to admit. He's saying that he intimidated her to the point where she couldn't, reject him because she was scared. Like, this is, I kind of, he obviously did something really bad. But in a way, I kind of feel bad for him because he's expressing what seems like sincere regret here. Unshaven and looking, and his life's going to be screwed up now. Unshaven and looking dazed, James was led into court at 1:30 p.m. in a black T-shirt and blue jeans, his hands cuffed in front of him, flanked on either side by police guards. According to a statement read by a prosecutor, James approached a woman on Naha Street at 5:05 a.m., which means he was out all night drinking, right? It's one of those things where if you stay out late enough and it's too late to go back to base, you're just going to be out all night. You can't go back until the morning. And at 5:05 a.m., that makes me wonder if this woman was even out partying too, or if she was just going to work or something. Here's where it gets a little graphic, you guys, just a heads up. He took her into a nearby parking lot, kissed her, pulled down her shorts, and after laying her on the hood of a car, penetrated her with his finger. When I read this now, this is my second time reading this article. If I think about it now, let's play this situation out in our heads. He's drunk. He's walking down the street. He comes across a random woman on the street, and minutes later, he's making out with her and trying to, penetrate her. This sounds way worse now. You know what I mean? Like, he's drunk. He thinks he just walks up on this girl, and she's like, ooh, yeah, I want you. Let's go. You're the man. Like, is that what he's thinking? Like this random person on the street? No. That's not how this works. But then it says here James fled when the woman threatened to call police. Naha police told Stars and Stripes after James' arrest. In court Wednesday, James said he didn't pick the woman up or put her on the car, and she didn't lay back. She sat. So that's his story. He admitted to shoving the officer. Everything is true, he said. I'm admitting to the facts, but it didn't happen exactly as stated. After a 30-minute break to confer with his lawyer, James backtracked on the consent question. He said he knew at the time it was a possibility he did not have her permission. So he tried to backtrack a little bit. So you know what? The story's changing here a little bit. I don't know. This sounds pretty bad. Sounds pretty bad, actually. Presiding Judge Koji Uashi said James' wavering on the consent question requires further examination, and prosecutors may have to call the victim to testify. That's why. He instructed James to meet with his attorneys and discuss whether he wants to challenge portions of the prosecution's statement of fact. James told Owashi that the woman's recollection was probably correct and his memory had likely failed him. I want to show I'm sorry. I'm willing to admit everything. So again, that's private. Marvin Earl James, 24 years old, 3rd and Mardiv at Camp Courtney. That sucks. That's bad news. Out drinking in Okinawa, you can't go assault women. You just can't do that. That's a no-go. So that's a huge bummer. He's going to have a pretty screwed up life now from this point forward. Let me hear what you guys think. What should happen? What do you guys think? Does his acceptance of responsibility sound sincere to you? Do you think that he should be given the benefit of the doubt, have his side of the story heard? He admits to doing it, so I guess not maybe. I mean, he's going to get the full punishment. So that's that. I mean, that's pretty much it. What do we got going on here in the chat? Justin, sorry, my service is bad. You said static line can be pretty low, so I would think impact injury from bad inflation, especially if it's those circle chutes, they puff open and close. So if you land when it's closed, many people break a leg. Justin says, the static lines can also get stuck on antennas of the helo. We also almost had a mishap because we lost an antenna during his training op. Damn. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. There's so much that is sticking off of an aircraft that people probably don't normally think about as far as radars and shafts and antennas and everything. All of those could be bad news for a parachute. We've got Hiram says, on Veterans Day 2 years ago, I showed IHOP my BUMED denial document, and they tried to get me to eat the food with no utensils. What? What? Why? In retrospect, like in a lot of situations, objectively, I'm the one with the bad attitude for showing it in the first place. I don't get the no utensils thing. No, that's screwed up. At least he wasn't a coward and admitted it. It still doesn't excuse him for it. Yeah, he did admit it. He's taken responsibility. Yeah, after, reading that a second time, I think he's going to get the book thrown at him, and he probably deserves it. If he admits to it, if he admits to what happened there, he's saying he admits it. No reasoning here for those actions. Trust me, my wife is a sapper. Yeah, I'm having a change of heart. I think I had to read that article a second time to kind of to let that soak in, that he's saying basically that he did all those things he's being accused of to a woman he didn't know and who didn't have his consent, and that's messed up. What's a sapper? Sexual assault prevention and response. Oh, Melvin already... Sexual assault prevention representative. Is it both? Is it sexual assault prevention response and a sexual assault prevention representative? It's, long story short, it's the person in the military that you would reach out to if you've been a victim of sexual assault or harassment in order to file a claim. Because when it's inter-service, like one service member sexually assaults or harasses another, they have a special like human resources type job who's in charge of doing that investigation and determining not guilt, but if there is an actual crime being committed, and forward and do information gathering is a big part of the job, and guiding the victim through the process of reporting the incident so that they can decide what's best in their best interests. It's something the military takes really seriously, but still has not done much to curb the amount of incidences. Let's see. What do we got? Sorry for asking what's a sapper. I'm sorry she had to suffer through that. Yeah, it's horrible. And it's bad for all of us out here in Okinawa. 24 years old, hell nah. Throw him in jail. He's probably going to get thrown in jail. Yeah, if he's young, I can believe he did something reckless like this. Some Marines need to moderate the alcohol. Probably many Marines should moderate the alcohol. I've always been somebody who could have a bunch of drinks and get drunk and still have a good time and not get in any trouble and not drink and drive. I don't know. I'm just lucky, I guess. It's just a matter of knowing your limits and being able to stop at some point before you're barfing and driving and fighting and, assaulting somebody or something like that. I don't know. I've seen it. I've seen people go off the handle. I've seen people who are totally one way and then they get drunk, who are one way and then they get drunk and they're totally become a different person, an unrecognizable version of themselves after some drinks. And it's kind of crazy. So at this point, as a reminder, Patreon. Let's get a patron today. Let's get a patron. We're one elite patron away from hitting the $100 a month amount where I pledged my first goal. And at that, we're going to have a special patrons-only Skype event where we can all get to know each other a little bit, and I can thank you guys for joining the team. So we are one elite patron away. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet, go check out patreon.com and join. If you think it's something you want to do, if you do the $10 a month, I'll send you that free t-shirt next month on your second month. So good to go there. Now, there is, oh my gosh, I am so excited. This is such a big moment. This is a huge moment for the ScuttleButt Show because as of this moment, things are going to change here, you guys. Everything's about to change on the ScuttleButt Show. Did something, okay? Now, we've got a story. We've got a story that's going to lead into this, and I hope you guys are ready for it because it's going to be pretty cool. Let's see. Justin says, that's why I don't drink anymore, just plant medicine's nice. Melvin, thank you very much. So we've got a story over here. Let's get to this story. There's a new game, you guys. There's a new video game. It's coming out. It's called Enlisted. Enlisted has an open beta test right now, and you can play it for free. You can play this game for free, Enlisted. It is a World War II battle game with up to 100 people at one time. You can control AI in this game, so even though you're playing against other people, you can control AI is what it looks like. Now, I'm on the website, enlisted.net, so if you guys are interested in playing this game, you can check it out now. It's still in beta. So the full game is not released yet. It's still got maps that are grayed out and some features that are grayed out. But if you go play this game now, you just help the developers get further along. And what I've got here is a reaction video. So I'm going to do a reaction video to the trailer for Enlisted. And let's watch this, and let's see if this game looks good to you guys. The graphics look sick, I'll say that. Games produced by Daijin, D-A-I-J-I-N. That cinematic sequence there was pretty epic. So it looks like you can fly planes, you can ride in vehicles, you can be a mortarman. Or if these are in-game graphics, this is out of control. Oh, epic, epic. So that looks insane. And this game is going to be available on PC, Xbox, the new Xbox, and PlayStation 5. And I know I said that this was going to change everything. Max, you just did a reaction video to the trailer. How's that going to change everything? Well, guys, just off screen to my right, okay, is a gaming PC. I have, motivated by the response I've been getting from you guys, people donating in super chats, people joining Patreon, I went and I sold some stuff, some of my camera gear that I don't use as much anymore, and I got a gaming PC, okay? Graphics card, processor, monitor, it's sitting right here. And guess what? We're going to play Enlisted right now. I've got it set up. We're going to play the first time ever Enlisted on the PC. I'm going to play it, and we can see my initial reaction to the game. We're going to try it out and see what this thing is all about. I just got to wake up my computer over here. And if you guys want to see with this setup, I'm going to do a video on my gaming rig, okay? So you guys can check that out. If you guys like this, what's happening right now, drop those likes. Check out that Patreon, throw those super chats. You know, this is what makes it all possible. And just tell your friends to come watch the show because we're about to get it popping. We're about to get Enlisted. I'm going to play it for the very first time. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're about to play it for the very first time. And if you guys can't stick around for the whole thing, then you can check this video out when I upload it to YouTube later. So this is going to be Combat Veteran plays Enlisted for the first time and give you guys my thoughts. So let's pop over here to my setup, which is going to be this bad boy right here. And you are now looking at my desktop of the gaming PC, and I've got it set up right here. I've got some other games installed because we're going to start getting these games popping and see what's up with this PC game world that I've been told I need to get into. And so I'm getting into it. So let's go. Let's see how good Max is. That's awesome. Congratulations, Max. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know, I had some gear laying around that I wasn't really using anymore for my filmmaking stuff, and I was like, if I can sell that, I can get this gaming PC. I'll be posting all my stats of the game PC and all that, so you guys can check that out, and I'll let you guys know what the deal is. But what we're gonna do right now is launch and play for the first time my initial impressions of Enlisted. So let's go. Let's make this happen. You guys are seeing it live. This is it. This is, you just downloaded Enlisted and you want to play. So this is what that experience is going to be like. Enlisted.net. You can download it for free. I think it was like 15 gig. All right, so there's a little intro screen here, it looks like. All right, I've got to log in. Hopefully you guys can't see my password. Hopefully we got some audio here in a second. Should have some audio. All right, why am I not getting audio? This is typical. I tested this before and we had great audio, and now I have no audio. So let's see, what is the problem here? Let me do this, which is do you guys know this is fun. So do you guys know how to exit full screen on one of these things? I actually don't even know how to get out of full screen. So we should have audio. Let me relaunch it. Carnage. Let's see. Check my... Oh, there we go. I think I just had that. I think I had the audio muted. You guys are going to have to give me some tips on a PC because I've been a Mac user my entire life. So I've already humiliated myself. So now this time, hopefully, is me reacting to my initial impressions of this game, if we get the audio working. I don't know why I'm flying through the clouds here. Oh, did you hear that? That's audio. That's audio. Max, you have Warzone? I don't have much. So if you guys have games that you want to recommend me, you're going to have to let me know what those are, because I do not have much right now. But we do have audio. All right, do you guys hear that? You tell me in the chat, should I do Invasion of Normandy or Battle of Moscow? What do you guys want to see? Normandy or Moscow? First person in the chat to tell me which one I'm going to do is the one I'm going to do. I'm monitoring the chat right now. Call of Duty World War vibes. I played some Call of Duty. I've been out of the game world for about probably 5 years. Moscow. All right, guys. All right, here's the deal. We got Moscow. Moscow first. Moscow first. That was the first thing in the chat from Nuggets. So we got to do that. Allies or Axes? Let's do this together. Allies or Axes? What do you guys think? First one in the chat gets it. Allies or Axes? I'm gonna let you guys choose some stuff here. I wonder if I get to personalize my character. Allies or Axes? Let's see. Allies all day. This is cool. Are you guys enjoying this? Do you think that this is going to be good content right here? Let's see. Allies all day, man. Allies all day. Updates, new vehicles. I don't know about these updates. I don't even know what the original one is like. Next. Oh, man. If this thing says I got to update, that's going to suck, huh? I don't know about these. Let's see. Okay, so what should I do? I guess I got to do the tutorial. All right, cool. So I got to do the tutorial, and we'll see what this game's all about. We've got, let's see, a new squad arrives in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goals. Welcome to boot camp. This training course will help you getting the basic war skills. This training course will help you getting... Damn, this is written by the Russians. Let's see. Welcome to the tutorial. Please proceed to the shooting range. ADSW. That's classic. This is just like squad so far. Shift to sprint. It's just like squad. If you guys have ever played squad, the controls are exactly the same so far. All right, hold on. What do I do? Which way's the shooting range, you guys think? I'm going to assume it's in the direction he pointed me. All right, I just jumped that. That was pretty sick. All right, here's the deal. If you've played squad, you know how to play this game. It's all right. I already got it. Yep. Yep, you got it. If you play squad, and then you know how to play this game. Uh-oh. I am in the barbed wire. This is definitely a low crawl scenario. Oh, I guess I gotta stay in the prone here. Let's see. How do the graphics look for you guys? Do they look okay? Let me know. Let me know how the graphics look. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Sprint to move faster. I got that. Who are these cronies? Who are these jabronis? Am I short? Is my guy short? Look at this guy. What is this guy looks like he's definitely just was doing something bad a second ago. Like, does this guy not look like he was just doing something really inappropriate? And I walked up and he's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not doing anything. I'm good. Where's the shooting range? It's got to be in this pit right here. Is this it? Oh, here we go. What do? Do I shoot? Can I get an objective up in this piece? It's telling you to sprint fast because you need to go back. I need to go back? That was cool. Hang on. Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Looks like you're going to have to start again. Why? That's not good. What did I do wrong? Did I like miss the very first thing? Oh my gosh. So wait, what did I miss? Do you guys know? The original objective. Well, what's that? I don't have an objective. Oh, jump over the obstacle. I did do that. All right. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a noob. So this game is in beta. I will say initial impressions is they could have given me a little bit of a better indicator of what I was doing wrong. I mean, I was doing everything that they wanted me to do, so I don't see why I had to go back. But that's okay. That's okay. We're cruising through it. It's pretty fun. I mean, even just doing this is pretty fun, honestly. Let's see. It looks good. Okay, so it looks good on your guys' end. That's great. Crouch under the logs. Crawl under the barbed wire. So that's Z. Z to crawl. This is easy peasy. One thing I've noticed about games nowadays is... I might have... Oh, yeah, I'm not out of the barbed wire yet. One thing I've noticed about these new games is there is a lot of tutorial that you have to do. You have to learn these games, like, for real. All right, now I'm going to shoot this target, hopefully on the first try. First try. All right, aim and hit the next target so I can hold my breath with shift. It's exactly the same as squad. Switch to grenades is number 5. Yes. This is where I killed myself in squad. So let's see what happens. Can I stand here? Nice. Oh, did I not? I didn't do it. I got that. That was spot on. Nice. Now choose the tank squad to continue to the next part of the tutorial. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's do it. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. I could use a tank, actually. So left and right. We've got left and right, and we've got forward, back. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, spacebar is machine gun, not brake. Just a heads up to you guys. I don't know, downtown, if I can customize the uniforms. but I hope you can, because I would really like to customize mine. Let's see, what's the break? Uh-oh. I destroyed my tank. I'm pretty sure that was not part of the tutorial. You guys, I just broke the game. All right, hold on. I can fix it. I can fix it, though. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. This seems like it'd be more complicated than this, but there we go. I'm down. All right, I can take control of the tank again. Too easy. I'm like a tank master. I already got this. I broke it. I fixed it all day. No problem. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not gonna... That's not... Uh-oh. 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 I just destroyed our whole training camp, unfortunately. So I'm the final recruit. That's the setup of this game, is I'm the last recruit that is ever going to get to play. Or join the war, I should say. All right, hit the mark target. Wow, aiming is pretty hard. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Hiram just tried to join a Patreon account and didn't go through. What happened, Hiram? Well, I appreciate the effort there. What didn't go through? Let me know what the problem is. I'll try to fix it. Let's see. I can... Whoa. I can change my view. Oh, and it gets bright all of a sudden? No, I don't like that. Oh, here, I did something here. Is that it? I just did the tutorial? Did I just finish the tutorial? It just ends like that? Okay. Finish your second battle. You can change this battle task to another one. You can change one battle task daily and one more for every 2 completed tasks. Okay. Let's start. Let's start. Thanks, Melvin. I'll see you later. Hello there. Yep. I guess I'm going to play now. And, dude, you're going to get wrecked. Yo, Juan, chill. I'm going to do great. Hang on. I'm going to do awesome. So what do? I don't even know what to do. Oh, my God. Maybe you're right. This is my first game. My first game of Enlisted. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to follow this guy. Lead the way, my friend. Lead the way, comrade. I don't even know who I am. The audio here is intense. Can you guys hear it okay?
Enemies are attacking Control Point Alpha. Our team is at Control Point Charlie.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
The enemy is taking Control Point Alpha.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Ugh. Where are the bad guys?
Point Charlie is ours.
Who's a bad guy? What do I do? I'll die if I don't do a med kit.
Our team is at Control Point Bravo.
I'm fixing myself up. Oh my God. You got to capture the objectives. Okay. Who are the bad guys? Oh, is that a friend? This game is confusing. Oh, my gun sucks too. I don't know what to do. All right, hold on. There's people in the game too. Damn, I would feel bad for anybody on my team right now. I got to make a move. Ah! I'm going into this trench. Look how good I'm doing. All right, hold up. This is my home right here. Damn it. We lost another control point. Is this a guy? Ah. This game is crazy. Make sure you shoot them dead. Yeah, I guess I gotta... Oh, come on. Wait, what did I do? I get to be another guy, though. Oh, better duck. Okay, I died for sure. Oh, nope. Let's see. Where are the bad guys at? Where are you, bad guys? Oh, here we go. What got me? Oh, I only get 5 lives. Or 9. How many lives do I get? Do these guys have different weapons? Scope mount. I need that. Let's see. Select spawn point. A. C? How do I do that? Let's see. How do I select a spawn point? There is, let's see. Are you winning, son? Yeah, I don't think I'm winning. Here, I got a sniper rifle. I like that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No scope it or use the optics here. Oh, we're doing good. Look how good we're doing. So we took checkpoint Charlie. Is that an enemy aircraft? Damn it. I'm sprinting, Andrew. I'm sprinting. I wonder, my guy doesn't seem to get tired, which is good. Let's see, X, defend that point. Where's the X? Is that on the map? These aircraft are crazy loud. I'm flanking them. Oh, I'm getting shot at for sure. Use this micro terrain. Oh, God. I feel like I'm in no man's land out here. I feel like I'm getting shot at for certainly. Let's see. They're over here, huh? Do I have grenades? Are those red guys bad guys? Is there a bad guy over here? Oh, God. Why are games so difficult nowadays? I miss some Halo. Let's see. I definitely want to shoot them. I definitely want to shoot back at them. How do I get in this fight?
We've captured Bravo.
Oh, we captured Bravo. What you know about winning on your first try? Come on, I just want to get one good kill. Do you know if you got somebody? Well, I think I got that guy. Did I get that guy? Can somebody let me know if I got that guy? Oh, is there somebody right here? What's this? Are you a good guy? Gonna have to get this game and play it with you, Max. I don't play PC first-person shooters on the Xbox. They can look at your body cam later. Let's see. So this game is cross-compatible. So if you play on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, you can play with people on the other platforms.
Control point Bravo has been lost.
Oh, son of a! I gotta make a move. I gotta do something to get in this game. This is so fun. There's definitely, I would say there's definitely less of a barrier to entry to this game than, like, for example, Squad, which is so complex. Oh, who's this? Are you friend? Damn, so confusing. How do you know? Are these bad guys or good guys? Am I a good teammate? You guys, am I a good teammate? I'm going in this house. Checkpoint Okay, I'm back in the fight. Hang on. That was a terrible spot to spawn. Max, the guys with the white dots above them are good. Good guys have white over them, it looks like. I think so. Let's see. Choose a respawn point on the map. Oh, I see. The respawn points are these flags that are like impossible to see. All right, I'm going. Okay, we're going in. We're going in hot. We got to take one of these buildings back. We're about to get Bravo. We're taking Bravo. I wonder what the icons mean. We're taking Bravo right now. I can tell that. I got to stay in these woods, though, I think. Whose plane is that? Oh, God. Okay, so I saw that we were taking Bravo. We're currently taking Charlie as well. So I'm going to have to take Alpha. That's me. Alpha's me. It's my responsibility. I got to get in this house for sure. Oh, God. Ooh, if that was a bad guy. If that had been a bad guy. So they're taking Bravo right now. I can see that. Nope, that's nothing. Let's see, how did we get a tank? See, I can do this kind of like creep thing. Yes, I got him. I eliminated Mayhem like me. You guys see it. It's on your screen. Witness me. Witness me. Oh, now I'm going to die again. Okay, I got to get to Bravo. All right, I got it now. I'm unstoppable now. That was my first kill. It's captured live. I'm gaming. I am gaming. It's so fun. I totally get it. I totally get it. First kill. Uh-oh. It's been so long since I played games. Oh, headshot. Headshot. Look out. Look out. First game ever. Racking up headshots. Is that an enemy tank? Yes, it is. I'm not scared, though. Fudge. It was the... Oh, God. Run away, run away, run away. It's all about the courage under fire. Ah. Okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. Oh, why did I go out from behind cover like that? That was stupid. Let's go. This is so fun. I gotta say, at this point, Enlisted is a really fun game. And I'm definitely gonna play more of it. Oh, God. Getting shot at already. The only thing is I might be too good. That's what my tinnitus sounds like. You're right. Ah, defeat. I lost my first game, but I got level 2. There's a lot happening right now. Look, guys, I got to tell you, that was my first experience playing Enlisted on the PC, and I had a great time. That was my first game. I did lose, but I did complete my first battle, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Andrew, thank you very much with the super chat, with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Go get him. I'm probably gonna game now. Listen, that was super legit. That was super legit. You guys are great in the comments there. The game is great, man. You can build your own squads and give them different gear and level them up. Then in battle, you can play as them. When you die, you can swap. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you very much. I had a great time. If you guys like that content, share these videos. These game videos are going to keep coming. If you guys want to see more of this, if you want to end every day with a little bit of gaming, you let me know. If you guys like that, you let me know in the comments, because that was really fun for me, so I could do this. All right, guys. With that being said,
what you just said.
Oh, God, that was a mistake. I'm sorry. That was not right. I'm all just hopped up on the game right now. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow's Friday out here in Okinawa, which is the last episode of the week. I'm going to try to recover from the burpees. So, you know what? I'm not just saying. I'm
Super Saiyan.
That's right. That's right. So, all right, I'm in. I'm full in on these games. I made the gaming PC happen. Stand by for a video for the YouTube of what my gaming rig is here. It should be able to handle pretty much any game for the streaming, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So with that being said, thank you guys all very much. I look forward to talking to you very, very soon, and I am out for now.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.